Hello and welcome to Shikanime. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Jessica.
And today we are watching episode 7 of the Apothecary Diaries. We discovered something very important last time.
Yeah,
and by discovered, I mean we guessed.
We're speculating.
We're guessing. We don't know, but we know.
Yes.
We know.
We have solved some riddles.
We have solved some riddles. It makes perfect
wrong.
sense. No, we're not. We're super correct.
Yes.
But we've decided, just to recap, that Genshi
is going to become the empress.
Mao's going to be the empress because Genshi is the emperor's son.
Yes. So, at first we're like, he has to be the brother, right? The sick brother
yes.
that they're always talking about. But if you look at, the age of the emperor and
the age of the
oldest consort,
mm-hmm.
Who looks exactly like Genshi.
And we know that that she has been both the consort of the emperor and his son, so that's where we thought the brother, but we're like, wait a minute, but the timing. Though.
Yeah, the timing is because he's probably 20, under. I mean, it's an anime, so let's not kid ourselves. He's 17. They're always 17.
Yes,
in animes.
but also it's one of those things where he would have had been born before the current emperor was the emperor. So it's because the old emperor died 5 years ago. So he was born as an act of indiscretion, probably. Youthful indiscretion.
Yes.
And was raised essentially as his brother. It's his son.
And is Lord of Spies.
Yes. And that makes sense that you want a royal to be in that position. That was a position that royalty, younger siblings often would have as the master of whispers or whatever. Yeah. Because they get all the secrets. And they're making sure that things remain shipshape and loyal to the emperor. But if he's the emperor's son as part of a youthful indiscretion, then it also makes sense that they would have tried to cover that up by saying he's the brother.
Yes.
That happens all the time now today.
Yeah.
I recently heard a story where Ancestry.com proved to this girl that she was actually her sister's daughter.
Oh, I've seen so many.
It happens all the time. So it's just I think that's what happened. I think that the emperor, had an affair with his dad's concubine, and she got pregnant from that, and they've managed to sweep it under the rug. Yeah. And he is the emperor. But that is also why I think that the emperor does not have an empress, because he already has a son and heir. Yeah. He doesn't need another one. He's got one already.
Oh, yes. And also, now I just started thinking about, episode 1 or 2, he was, handling military affairs.
Yeah.
Why would he have anything to do with that?
The top generals come to him, and,
top generals are coming to him, he seems to, not have to follow anyone else's rules as well.
Yes. So I think that's why we've decided he is the son of the emperor. But
I think this is the first time I figured out something before Mao.
Good job, us.
Yes. Dude, whenever we discovered it, it was the last episode, afterwards we were just kind of talking, and then both of us were just
oh no!
Figured it out! Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was great. Oh no. And so then, anyway, that's why we're barreling straight on it. We're nah, we can't stop.
We turned off the camera and then kept talking.
Yes, and then we're we have to stop. We have to stop, and we have to do this on camera so we can prove that we said this and lay out our reasoning. Yes. So we're right. But also, if you've read the manga, don't tell us.
Yeah.
All right. So
here we go.
Don't forget your headphones this time. We're going to watch episode 7, Homecoming. Maybe we'll actually get some answers about the poisonings and stuff, and the burns and stuff. So maybe we'll get some answers about that stuff today. Dad! Her daddy.
Oyaji! Oh, so cute.
Baby Mao.
Oyaji.
Do you think he's her real dad, or he took her in?
I honestly was just thinking that because I was
he's really old for a 5-year-old. So do you think that she was maybe one of the reasons she works in the brothels is she was born
as one of the
one of the brothel babies, and he was I'll take her, you know,
Yeah, because he maybe.
And then then she was just raised as an apothecary. Oh, it's called Homecoming. Do you think she's gonna see her dad?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think she is.
親父元気かな。
あら、今日くらい休んでもよかったのに。
そうもいきません。何かあればお申し付けください。
あら、そばかすが。
落ち着かないのでこのままでもよろしいでしょうか。
それもそうね。あの次女は何者だってみんなから詰め寄られて大変だった。
It's like freaking Cinderella or something. She puts on a dress and suddenly everyone's like, who is that? Like Superman puts on glasses and now it's like, we don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
申し訳ございません。
いいのよ。それより朝からガオシュンが来ているけどどうする？え？暇そうだったから草むしりをしてもらっているんだけど。
She's got him weeding.
草むしり。園遊会の時は結構な交換の席にいたのに、さすが豆男。あの男はあの男で次女たちの心を掴んでいるに。
She thinks everyone's in love with Gaoshin the way they are with Jinshi,
Yeah.
but they're not. Sorry. That's really sweet. I love her. Like, I
Yeah.
love that she likes him so much.
Yeah.
I think that's really sweet.
違いない。
ジン様から預かってきました。
これは玉葉様が飲むはずだったスープですね。これ素手で持ったりしましたか？
いいえ、器には触れず、毒かどうか中身をさじで取っただけです。その後はすぐに布で包みました。綿と粉と筆ですね。
はい。
これで一体何を？
簡単ですよ。小さく丸めた綿に粉をつけて器にまぶしていきます。最後に筆で余分な粉を落とせば。
She's fingerprinting people.
Yes.
Damn.
Like this is like the kind of like DIY information I love in an anime. Like it's like, oh, is it that simple?
Well, you need like
A
some
certain
kind of
powder.
you need like oil or something. You need powder, yeah, but like just powder alone I don't think actually does much.
Yeah.
Like it has to be, you need some kind of thing for the powder to stick to.
Okay.
Also, like, so I think you're supposed to put some kind of like oil. You need to have something like some kind of mist or something. You need something
Okay.
for the powder to stick to, and then you can brush it away and then you can see it. But I don't remember if she put anything first on the bowl.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's also silver, so like.
She said no. I think she said she put a dye on there first.
Oh, okay.
So she did do it. She
Okay.
put the thing on there, and that way you can
They're
see
like
it.
trying to not actually teach us how to do things. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
You can't necessarily do much with that unless you can like transfer it to something.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of times in like they'll use like scotch tape in games and movies and stuff. They'll use
This has
tape.
been forensic science with Lauren.
You know, and like that way it's just there, and then you can compare it to other
Yeah,
things.
and here's how you find the body.
Go to Leakin Park in
Hey,
Baltimore.
we're doing really good detective work right now, so like maybe we should do like a team up.
We should
Solve
go
the
and
mysteries
find.
of the world.
Yep, we'll solve a murder. Let's
Yes.
go.
指の跡の大きさと位置でどのように持ったのかくらいは推測できるでしょう。器を持ったのはい
かがしましたか？
Oh.
いいえ。器を持ったのは全部でおそらく4人です。
4人ですか？
まず器の周りに触れた3人。スープをよそった者。配膳した者。リーシュ様の毒味役。そしてもう一人。器の縁を触った第三者。毒を入れたのは不明な第三者に間違いないと思います。
But why did Lady Lishu's taster have it? If it was going to Lady Gyoko, like why did she have to hold it at all?
True. I don't know.
Like wouldn't it make more sense if it was like the minister or whatever? Or did he just take the spoon too?
I think that he. I don't know.
間違いないと思います。
それが事実とすれば、なぜ
I was
上
gonna
級
ask.
品の器に毒味役の
I
指
love
の
like you
跡
could have just like.
We could have just waited.
Oh.
That is usually sometimes I'll play a little drinking game
Okay.
with people while we play, and one of the rules is if they answer the question a second after I ask it, we take a drink.
Oh, I love that.
I don't have a drink, so I
I've
can't
got
do
some
it.
water.
But
簡単なことです。リーシュ様の毒味役が嫌がらせにわざと入れ替えたのでしょう。毒とは知らずに。
入れ替えた？
So somebody was trying
it
to...
was for Lishu.
上級妃に
リーシュ
対して。
様の園遊会での衣装を覚えていますか？
はい。確か派手な濃い桃色の。
普通に考え
Oh, they gave it
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah.
They're the ones who did that to
Yeah,
her.
that's what I was saying. It was like kind of
Okay,
like
I
the same thing as,
misunderstood
like, wearing
that.
white at a wedding. It was like that is...
I thought she did it on purpose to like get at Lady Gyoko, to like be like get under her skin. I didn't think about the concubine, like the ladies in waiting, having done that to embarrass her.
Yeah, because I was also like, they were wearing like lighter color.
They were only
Like,
green or something.
Yeah, and so it didn't match like
Okay.
where everybody else matched. So like,
考えるなら、玉葉様と被る衣装を妃が選んだ場合、次女は他の衣装を勧めます。そうでなければ、妃に準ずる衣を次女たちも着るはずです。そうなると、あの日、
次女としての立場もわきまえられないの？桃色の衣を勧めるなんて。
不甲斐ないリーシュ様の次女たちをアードゥオ様の次女たちが諌めていた。若いリーシュ様は次女に勧められるままあの衣装を着てわざと恥をかかされたのでしょう。
それだけでなく食事を入れ替えてさらにリーシュ妃を困らせようとしたと。
ええ、毒とは知らずに結果として命拾いしましたけど。
どうしてそんなことを。
リーシュ様は幼いながら選定の妃となり、その後すぐ出家した特殊な立場です。妻は夫に身をもって尽くすものだと幼い頃から教育されます。周りから見れば亡き夫の息子に嫁ぐなんて不徳も甚だしいということでしょう。
一つ聞いてよいですか？
何でしょ
う。なぜ昨日あの毒味役の次女をかばおうとしたのですか？ただの興味本位です。
so cute.
追求するつもりはありません。
下女の命など妃に比べたら軽くたやすいものです。ましてや毒味役の命ともなれば。
ジーン様にはうまく説明します。
ありがとうございます。
I do like that she's really practical about it, though. Like she knows she can't keep it for that long.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if this hadn't come to pass, if they hadn't discovered this, then it could have just remained a secret. But like she's like, I have to explain that it was switched. Someone is trying to kill Lady Lihu.
Yeah.
Like it's for real now, and like I hope that he's able to pass along this particular
it's
sentiment
like now that she
to
knows
Genshi.
that Lady Lee, who was the one who was being targeted, she's like, okay, if they are doing all these things to mess with her,
yes,
like,
now someone's life's at stake.
Yeah.
I mean, now two people's lives are at stake.
Yeah.
But Genshi also like got a rather explicit explanation about how her life is, and why she wears the makeup, and like why she like hides, and like all of that. So he might be in a position to be a little more understanding.
Yeah.
Right now. So I guess we'll see.
できたし。
She was like, I got to try some
やっ
poison.
ぱりあのスープ。
Does she wanna die?
飲み込んでおけばよかったな。
Or is she just curious as to what would have happened?
以上です。
Like she wants to feel.
It's like
I'm still
it's
trying
like equal parts masochism and also like scientific research.
I guess there are like a lot of doctors throughout history did a lot of self-testing, and they like there's like the guy who, I think the guy like was instrumental in figuring out how cholera, like how to cure cholera, tested it on himself a bunch.
I've heard that story
Like-
where he just like as he was dying was documenting like every single thing.
Well, he
about
didn't
it.
die though, because he was okay. Like
Okay.
he figured it out. But like there's a bunch of people
I'm
in
thinking about
history.
a guy who did this like he had radiation poisoning. or
Oh,
something like
yes.
that, and he,
That makes more sense. But yeah, no. So it's like, but like other doctors have like done a lot of self-testing
and
on.
like that's what she's doing with her arm all the time too. But like also she was like, God, I wish I just had some pufferfish right now.
I want to be
like,
poisoned so
spicy,
bad.
spicy.
I mean, pufferfish can get you high, so
Yeah.
that's why dolphins eat it.
Really?
Yes,
I
they
just
will.
made a dolphin noise.
You did. You did make a good dolphin noise there. But yeah, no, they will. Like, they go out of their way to like just lightly chomp down on pufferfish and pass it around. They literally puff pass.
I love it. Right
Like-
before they're like little dolphin orgies.
And then they get really, really high. And usually the pufferfish dies because
Yeah.
dolphins are terrible bullies. But like,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, what we're gone. Okay,
Okay,
come back.
back to the show. Anyway, pufferfish will get you high.
And dolphins. Anyway.
Let's go.
Oh my God! It says you always word things.
The timing. We do good. We do good work.
でもお前の物言いはうまいな。どう考えても内部犯だよな。
状況からはそうなります。
簡単に言ってくれる。この騒ぎで昨日から寝る暇もない。着替えもできてない。思考を放棄したい。
I thought that he was still in his pin. I didn't notice he was in the same rest of his clothes, but I had
Yeah.
noticed his pin was the same because she called attention to the pin. So I do wonder what they mean.
Yeah.
They still haven't told us the secret meaning of pins.
出てきていますよ。
誰もいないからよくないか。
私がいます。
そこはおまけで。
ダメです。
No.
何を
ジン様、かんざし刺したままですよ。
ああ、いけねえ。すっかり忘れてた。
紙に隠れていたので、本当のご身分に気づく者はいないかと。
頼むわ、保管。
Toss.
またそんな雑に扱って。特別な型しか身につけられ
What is that?
I
I
mean,
thought it was just sparklies, but it looks like some sort of like a dragon, horse, lion thing.
it's probably the
Like some
Emperor's
emperor
crest.
shit.
Yeah, it's probably the Emperor's
There's a
crest.
thing that we're right.
わかってるよ。
分かってません。はあ、それでは失礼します。
Oh, you don't. So there's something that he's keeping from him then.
Oh my God.
Were we right about him not knowing? Like,
I think that we are on it.
do you think that we were right about that he doesn't know? Because
Yeah,
like
I don't think that he knows. I think that
he
think
knows
would
he's high
approach-
ranking and shit, but
Yeah.
like I don't think he knows he might be the Emperor's son.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
Yeah. I Oh my God! I love the fact that so if this hairpin does mean he's like the Emperor's son and Emperor's brother, like part of that family.
Mhm.
But Mao Mao's reaction whenever she saw it was like him getting it, like is it give
From-
him a boyfriend?
Yep. She just like keeps thinking. She's like he definitely has same-sex relationships.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
But she's like she
She's like,
also
"One
thought
way,
that
she's so
Gaoshin or
pretty."
like Gaoshin or like the bodyguard. She also thought that they were together at one point.
I
She's
love
like,
it.
yeah, you got this, boy.
Oh,
じゃあさ、かんざしもらったりした？一応。
Are we gonna find out what they mean?
じゃあ高級から出られるんだね。今なんて言った？高級から出られる？許可があれば男性が女官を連れ出すことができるの。その通り。逆にかんざしを使えば高級から出してって頼むこともできるんだって。
Okay, so that's why Genshi gave it to her after she told him her story.
And he was like, I will take you out and
I will
and
take you.
protect you. Or, you know, like,
I will take you to go and see your dad. Do you think she's
Yeah.
gonna go with him or with the new guy? Girl.
もらったかんざしは全部で4つ。男性からのかんざしは2つ。
されたか。しかし、さて、どう断るかな。
Oh.
しかしまた俺を呼び出すなんて。
実家に戻りたいと思いまして。
実家？これがどういう意味か分かってるのか？
身元を保証していただければ一時帰宅は可能と聞きました。
呆れたやつだ。そのためにわざわざ俺を呼び出したと。
はい。
つまりなんだ。俺はジョーちゃんの里帰りにうまく利用されろってことか。
いいえ、こちらもそれなりにお礼ができないかと考えています。
She is just chill.
yeah.
6召喚で花見はいかがかと。
She's like, I have. Look, I've got you some vouchers for the brothel near my house.
Yeah.
If you come vouched for by me, you will get anyone you want.
Look at the flower petals. Just like.
I love that. She's so chill.
Yeah.
But she also, I think she clocked it when he gave it to her as a consolation pin too. Like,
Yeah.
so she knew that.
And it's like she knows that. And like, so it's like pretty much hinted at. It's like, you know what these hairpins are for? They're supposed to be like to go on a date kind of thing together. She misses that part. But the thing is, she's not like this innocent, naive person. She's like, and here's my sex friends.
Here they are.
Yep.
6召喚冗談だろ一晩で1年分の給金が吹っ飛ぶ高級技能だぞ
心配ならばこの紹介状を見せればわかりますパイリジョカメイメイ
ますます信じられん
She's basically like, I'm best friends with porn stars, and any one of them will sleep with you if I tell them to.
Yeah, so...
高級官僚でもなかなか手を出せない三姫じゃないか
信じられないなら仕方ないですね申し訳ありませんお手間をかけました非常に残念ですが他を当たりますのでこの話はなかったことに
この女他にも当てがあるのか
Look how fancy. She's like,
Yeah,
I could ask
got
other people.
So it doesn't have to be you. You know? And he like also is like one of those is from lady
I don't know if he knows.
He doesn't know.
Well, we'll find out if he knows that in a second, I guess. But he knows that these are very fancy.
Yeah.
These are high-ranking pins.
銀製のかんざし明らかに俺より高価だろこれはどうすれば
どうなさいますか
This manipulative. I love her so much. And all this because she doesn't want to spend some time with Genshi. Yeah. Like she's like she could, but she's like, I would rather be belittled and like thought of as lesser, and like I would rather be with this asshole.
And also like she can just drop him off at the brothel.
Genshi would definitely insist on coming with her.
Let me meet your family.
She's like, I just really don't want to. She would if this guy said no, but she's like, I'm pretty sure he won't say no.
あの様子じゃかんざしの意味絶対分かってませんよそうね絶対まったくかわいそうなのはあの子だわ
Just like laughing at him.
本
Is he
当に
sick?
面白い
Oh no, I get it. Someone's talking about him, so he sneezed. I got it after a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really funny. She's gonna
so
stir.
amusing.
She's like, because she's never seen Genshi act like that with anybody before. I bet Genshi has never once given out a pin.
Yeah, it's just like ho 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 ho.
Because he had to take it out of his own hair.
Yeah, like that wasn't like
everybody else has them to give out.
This is his own thing.
Yeah. Lady Liwa also took it out of her own hair, I think. But like, that's real. I love her. She is such a little. She's like, she's like loving the
she is
tea.
Us. She is us.
She is. She's like, I'm watching this in fascination. I cannot wait to see how this pans out.
あの子どんな顔するのかしらこれはまた一悶着ありそうですね
She's gonna go tell him, isn't she?
仕
She's
事を
gonna.
片付けてようやく暇になったジン氏がやってきたのはマオマオが出発した翌日のこと。
マオマオならあるお方と一緒に行ってしまったわ
She's like, yes, I knew the face would be good.
3日間の里帰りへ
You know, your amusement where you can.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I cannot wait to see his face.
Yeah, like this is all of her entertainment.
I wonder how often he goes and visits the various pavilions. Because, like, he seems to be here at the Jade Pavilion a lot. But I wonder if he spends as much time in the other ones. It's like, is part of his job keeping the main consorts happy? Like,
probably
making
like
sure that everything's set, like making sure they feel appreciated, like. Because, like, I feel like, Gyaokyu's concubine, the ladies in waiting don't go as like as like Lady Liwa's did. Like they are a lot more. I mean, I guess her ladies in waiting are a little bit more down to earth. Maybe because they have to do their own work.
Yeah,
they seem a little bit more chill about everything. But also, it's like maybe they're just more used to him. You might show up there more.
Yeah, because he's always there, just like creeping on some Mao. So like at this point, they're like, "You're back," and also because they love her so much, they're kind of like,
I want
Your
them to go
boyfriend!
together.
He's
So
your
cute.
boyfriend!
Your boyfriend's here. It also just might be that he just always liked them best because they were, you know,
Like
the easiest to talk
like
to. They
nice
didn't.
people?
Yeah, they're
They're
nice.
people.
They're not catty and playing
あ
games.
これが乗客かい？顔立ちも男前だし、いい体格してるじゃないか。話によると出世株らしいね。
ばあちゃん、それ本人の目の前で言うのはどうよ。
おい、パイリン呼んできな。今日は茶引きのはずだ。
パイリン。
うまくやってくださいね。
おお。
まあまあ、まったくお前はとつきも連絡よこさず消えやがって。
I got
仕
kidnapped.
方ないだろう。送った木簡読んでないの？
読んだから一元お断りのところをこんだけ面倒見てやってんだろ。
分かってるって。今まで高級で働いた給金の半分特別に先払いにしてもらった。
相手はパイリンだ。こんだけじゃ足りないね。あるかい。ちゃんと感情に入れとくからね。
いや、払えないって。
なら乗客どんどんよこしな。
ただいま、親父。
おう、おかえり。遅かったね。
I mean, now we know where she got her chill attitude
Yeah.
from. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you've been gone for a minute.
Yeah.
やっと帰ってこられた。まだ年季があるから、あさってには高級に戻るよ。
そうか。
眠いけど、風呂入りたいな。
明日、読書館でもらい湯するといい。
うん、そうする。
That's really sweet. I'm really glad she got to see her dad. He misses her.
高級とは因果だね。
She's definitely a brothel baby.
The rear palace, what a twist of fate. I do not know what that means, but
I mean, my assumption would be that, like, because of how she was,
I don't know. Sorry, I just got my piercing. Like, I feel
no,
like
I'm like, wait,
was she a rear palace baby? I
Yeah.
mean, come on, like that is such a loaded statement to be like, what the rear palace? What?
Because she's like she's back,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, I feel like she is either a brothel baby or like one of the concubine, like one of the
Like a high-ranking concubine's baby, probably.
Yeah.
Like somebody that had to get, removed. Otherwise, there would be scandal.
Yeah. I feel like we don't have enough of the puzzle pieces.
We
yet
don't.
to,
We
like,
don't.
We're not gonna come to the amazing conclusions that we already. Oh my god.
I really like that.
Jinshi is
Jinshi
the Emperor's son.
is the
Yes,
Emperor's
Steve.
son.
Might be.
I really
Probably
like
is.
that. But now I'm like, who's Mao Mao? Like,
Yeah.
because we figured out at the beginning of this episode that she's almost certainly adopted.
Yeah. It's like as soon as you see him, you're like,
Yeah, you're like, wait a
you're
minute, he's really
very
old
old for just being like a dad. I mean,
for when she was that young. Because like he
Yeah.
was old when we saw him, but it was like that could be anything. But then like we saw him,
and also they don't particularly look alike.
they don't look anything alike. He's got gold eyes and
Yeah.
like her big blues.
Yeah.
Who else? Let's keep a more closer
It's like,
look
like
on
eye colors.
some of the other, like see who else, because she's got to be a teenager. Like she's in like 15 or 16 probably.
Yeah.
Let's assume that Jen Shi is somewhere between 17 and 20.
Yeah. So like they're around the same age,
Yes.
which is so refreshing in an anime, honestly.
It's like they have to be around the same age. But okay, so all right. I'm very curious to see where this is going. Like, everyone's got a secret parent.
yeah, and like also is like with all of the cloak and dagger situation going on in between the consorts of
Yeah.
like the poisoning of Lady Lishu.
Yeah.
Like who could be behind that and like
And why and like what. But we also did get confirmation that Jinshi is someone very important.
yes.
We got that confirmed.
And he might or might not know.
Right.
Like, or he might or might not, like,
know all the
fully.
details.
Yeah.
Like, he knows, like, I thought it's interesting, though. It's like, this is for someone very special. It's like, yeah, I know. It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Or it's like, well, maybe meant more like you're not treating it that way, or like you're not acting like you
maybe
know.
We are like
stop throwing it around.
Yeah,
like.
But we're like, oh no, it's a hidden meaning. I love shows like that though, where you're like you get to pick it apart. Like, wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. There's way more intrigue in this than I thought there was gonna be.
That's the reason I was like, you will like this show. Like,
well, you were right.
Yeah.
I am absolutely enthralled.
Yeah, like, oh my god, no. So I'm at episode 9 right now. I'm gonna stop watching, so we can like,
because we're only 2 episodes away from 9.
So like
we've got 8 and 9, and then I'll be all caught up.
And then I will be learning at the same time as you. But here's the thing: is I've already seen this once, and like whenever like we started speculating, I was like, oh my god, because
it still didn't necessarily hit you.
Yeah,
it helps to talk things out sometimes. Like that's
therapy.
It helps to, like.
This is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Please no.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's certainly not brought to you by BetterHelp, and it won't be. They scam people. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah. Yeah, they do. So we're not doing that, but that's okay. Too bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's end this before we go on a huge tangent again, as always. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see these episodes early and uncut, join in our speculations. You can join us on Patreon. Episodes come out early there, and also they won't have any of our speculation cut out.
Yes.
I will probably have to cut out some of it for YouTube because there's a lot.
We talk a lot.
We talk so much. And speaking of that, we're done. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.